Ladies and gentlemen, Eagles Nation, buckle up because if you're anything like me, that morning coffee just hit a little differently today. Picture this, Jalen Hurts, the thunder-legged gunslinger who dragged us to glory in Super Bowl 52 back in 2018. Wait, scratch that, he was still lighting up Alabama then, but you get the vibe. Now he's catching heat for playing it too safe? Yeah, you heard that right. Dianna Russini's latest bombshell from inside the NovaCare complex has the bird gang buzzing, and not in the "fly Eagles fly" kind of way. But hold on, because as your go-to voice for all things green, I'm here to unpack this, defend our QB1, and remind everyone why this team's built for October and beyond. Let's start with the scoop that's got Philly's sports bars erupting like it's 4th and goal at the Link. Russini, the insider who's been circling our flock like a hawk for months. Remember her A.J. Brown trade rumors that fizzled faster than a bad brotherly shove? Dropped a report that's pure kerosene on the fire. After Brown vented on Twitch, calling the offense an S-show and begging fantasy managers to cut him loose, Dianna dug deeper. Sources inside the building? They're pointing fingers at Hurts. Multiple offensive weapons, she says, are steamed about Jalen's approach this season, especially when facing those sticky zone defenses. Instead of threading needles downfield, he's opting for checkdowns to the flats or hitting the jets on scrambles. Hesitant in tight windows? That's the gripe. And yeah, it ties back to Brown's frustration. Dude's a 1,000-yard machine, but if the ball ain't sailing his way, tempers flare. Now, let's dive into the film room, folks, because this isn't just locker room whispers, it's tactical chess on the gridiron. Hurts, our Crimson Tide transplant turned Eagle icon, drafted 53rd overall in 2020 after that wild Carson Wentz saga, has always been a dual-threat dynamo. Remember his 2022 MVP buzz? 3 rushing TDs in the playoffs alone? But zone coverage. It's the great equalizer, forcing QBs to diagnose on the fly, and Jalen's adapting. Critics call it conservative. I call it smart evolution. Against man coverage, he's still slinging lasers to A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith, those 2 speed demons who turn short slants into house calls. But in zones, he's protecting the rock, trusting his legs like Reggie White trusted that Minister of Defense nickname back in the 90s. And get this, in 9 games, Hurts is chef's-kissing a career-high 68.9% completion rate, 1,860 yards, 16 touchdowns, and just 1 interception. That's not hesitation, that's Houdini-level ball security. Flash back with me for a sec, because history's got receipts. Rewind to 2023, Hurts went full gunslinger mode, aggressive as Brian Dawkins sacking souls in the secondary. Result: a gaudy 15 picks, an 11-6 record that crumbled like a midweek cheesesteak, and that gut-wrenching wild card whooping from Tampa Bay. 6 losses in the last 7? Oof. We all felt that Link hangover. Fast forward to now, 7-2, atop the NFC, with the NFC East rivals. The Cowboys strutting like they're still America's team, the Giants scraping by, and the Commanders playing spoiler, lurking in the rearview. This conservatism? It's fuel efficiency for the long haul. Stats don't lie, Eagles' offense ranks top 5 in points per game, and Hurts' QBR is humming at 70+. Sure, it's frustrating when you're itching for those 50-yard bombs that echo Donovan McNabb's glory days, but in a league where 1 pick can torch your season, like it did for us in 23, this is calculated brilliance from Nick Sirianni and that OC brain trust. I caught up with a fictional fly on the wall, or should I say, a source close to the tush-push, for some color. Imagine Hurts in the huddle post-practice, that signature intensity in his eyes. Look man, it's about us as a unit. I'm reading the defense, not forcing fate. We've got weapons, AJ's a beast, Devonta's unguardable. Trust the process, and the wins stack up. Sirianni. He'd chuckle in that gravelly coach speak. Jalen's growing. Last year taught us aggression without precision is just noise. This year's symphony? It's hitting all the high notes. And don't get me started on the fans. Overheard at a South Philly tailgate, Russini's got beef with the Birds? Tell her to try covering a real rivalry, like us versus Dallas. Hurts is our guy. 190? That's Rookie of the Year magic in vet clothes. But here's the crystal ball, Eagles faithful. This noise? It's playoff camouflage. At 7-2, we're primed for another January run, dodging the pitfalls that sank us last time. If Hurts dials up the deep ball without the turnovers, say, against a zone-heavy Giants squad next week, we're talking 12-5, home field advantage, and a rematch with whoever dares step into our Super Bowl echo chamber. Browns beef. It'll simmer into motivation. Guys got that fire from Ole Miss days, turning slights into stats. And Rossini. She's just the villain in our blockbuster. Shades of that 2017 underdog tale, where we shocked the Pats with Foles at the helm. Pop culture tie-in. This feels like Rocky Balboa staring down Apollo, battered but unbreakable. So, as the November chill sets in and the Link faithful gear up for the next clash, let's channel that "Fly Eagles Fly" thunder. Tune in Sunday. Watch Hurts prove the doubters wrong with a vintage scramble TD that'll have Lincoln Financial shaking. Follow the channel for live breakdowns, because this bird team's not just surviving the storm, we're soaring through it. What a time to be an Eagle. This is your anchor, signing off. Go Birds!